My name is Tanya Grace, and I will be doing a sermon titled called Too Busy Fishing. It was a warm, windy day on the China Sea. Two men sat drinking tea. One missionary, Hudson Taylor, was preaching to a Chinese man on the same boat. But it is not enough to think of Jesus in your mind. You need him in your heart, said Hudson. The Chinese man replied, I need more time to think about this. When we arrive at Songkhayang, I'll hear you speak. A voice on the boat rang. I can see Songkhayang right now. Hudson Taylor immediately went below deck to get his tracts and books he needed for preaching on shore. Suddenly, he heard a scream and a splash. He ran up and saw that a man had fallen overboard. It was a Chinese man he had just been sharing the gospel with. Stop the boat! This man cannot swim! Hudson leapt overboard into the deep water. The Chinese man had sunk from sight, and the missionary was not sure where to find him. Diving repeatedly below the surface, he searched frantically for the man in the murky water. I must find him, Hudson gasped as he came up there. He was not ready to accept Jesus, so he is not ready to die. That's when he saw a fishing boat approaching with a large net. That net, he thought, that net can find him. Hey! Hudson shouted to the fishing boat. There's a man drowning over here. Come quickly and let down your net. The fishermen just stared at him. It's not convenient, said one of them lazily. Don't talk of convenience. The man is drowning. We are too busy fishing, a man said with a scowl. We cannot come. We would lose a lot of time. Forget about fishing. I'll give you more money than your fish will bring. Just come now. How much money will you give us? I will give you $5, said Hudson, knowing that was a lot of money for them. We won't do it for that. Give us 20, and we will drag with our net. I will give you all the money I have. Just get here at once. Finally, the fishermen came and let down their net. In less than a minute, the man was brought up, lifeless. Hudson tried to revive him, but it was too late. He paid the greedy men and collapsed on deck. If these men would have come when called, this man's life would have been saved. These men were guilty of another man's death, all because they were too busy fishing. They would not leave their fishing, even to save a life. This true story happened to Hudson Taylor and the fishermen in the 1800s, but it still happens today. People all around us are dying without the gospel. What do we want to do with our lives? Do we want to be like the fishermen who are too busy fishing? Are we too busy fishing? Too busy shopping? Too busy surfing the web or on Facebook? Too busy playing video games? Because all those things relate to one thing. We're too busy caring only about ourselves. Or do we want to follow what Jesus said in Mark 16:15? Go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation. There are millions of people out there who don't know a thing about Christ, and we could be sharing God's love with them, like helping our neighbor by mowing their lawn, making a meal for someone who is sick, or even babysitting their children for free. So let's cast out our spiritual net and follow Jesus. For Jesus said in Mark 1:17, Come, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Go and catch men for the Lord. Let's do something with our lives. Remember, people are waiting for us. Just like my brother, Alex, who my parents adopted from Russia. Now he has heard about Jesus and has led other kids to him. So it's your choice. People are dying without Christ. Are you too busy fishing?